Greetings, collective, and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be your random reading. I'm going to be pulling random messages from different decks of cards and see what comes out. So if it doesn't resonate, don't try to force anything to fit. All right, this can be for you or someone else. All right, reverse the roles as needed. Okay, and let's go ahead and tap into this energy. Let's get some random messages for the collective. Let's get some random messages. Okay. We have Kitchen Witch. We have they rejected you because they were low vibrational, and someone needs to learn a new language because you will need it. Kitchen Witch, and somebody rejected you because they're low vibrational. These are random, so take it out. This could already be something already happened, or this could be something that's gonna happen, or whatever. Past, present, or future. Take it out. Resonates. Kitchen Witch, learn a new language. And somebody rejected you because white magic. Somebody needs to do protection spells, burn some candles, light some sage. White magic, probably because of the kitchen witch. So there's a kitchen witch here. Maybe they're sending you some kind of negative energy because they got rejected by you. And if you are someone that is into white magic, you need to use some protection spells or do some protection spells, light some candles and burn some sage. All right. Okay. Somebody wrote a check their ass cannot cash. Whatever entity or Orisha this person conjured is coming for blood because they didn't make good on what they promised to gain, which was wealth and success. Somebody wrote a check their ass cannot cash. What is going on here today? And the devil made me do it. What is this about? Let's get a few more random messages and see what else comes out. Somebody got rejected by a low vibrational person. Traumatized. Childhood wounds and broken heart. And someone is trying to reverse a spell, but it is too late. Is that it? We have a divine masculine. And we have free from bondage in reverse. So I wasn't going to mention this, but I guess it goes with this reading. I had a dream last night that was kind of strange, and I can't really make sense of it. But I was in this place where there were a lot of dark entities and a lot of lost souls. There were 3 entities in this place where I was in my dream. There was a feminine energy and there were 2 masculine energies. And the feminine energy was like the processor. So when the souls would come into this place, they would go to that female energy to get read to determine where they would be sent, which person or entity would take their souls. One soul taker was someone who passed out some type of smoking, like weed or something. Like he would give this. One entity was passing out weed. I'm gonna call it weed. I don't know if it was weed, but I felt like it was something else. But that you can smoke it like weed. This entity would give everybody in his line this thing to smoke, and when they smoke it, it does something to their mind, and it makes them. It puts them under the control of this deity. So this deity would give them something to smoke, and it would do something to their mind to give that deity control over their mind. So anything the deity told them to do, they would do it without asking any questions, right? The other entity was a dark, shadowy person that kind of controlled this door. And in order to go through this door, you had to go to that entity. So it's almost like you have to be processed to determine which person or entity you will be sent to. And based on where you're sent, you're going to have to be under control by that. You're under control by that entity. So take that how it resonates. But whatever they were smoking, I don't think it was weed, but it was rolled up like it could be weed. But I feel like there was something else, like a hallucination drug or some kind of drug that when you smoke it, it gives your mind access to be controlled. All right, something like a controlled substance, or it's a controlled substance to control your mind. All right. Karmic soul tie. Someone chose a karmic soulmate over divine union and they're fated to suffer. What else? It's going to be one of them readings, I can tell. All karmics are under attack and judgment, yours included. What is this? Give me a few more. And spiritual prison. So I guess the dream I had last night was like a spiritual prison where lost souls are taken to be processed to determine their fate. If you were determined to go to one entity, then you would be under some kind of mind control, and this other entity would take your soul and send you somewhere else, whatever that means. All right. Somebody overstepped their boundaries and abused their power. They thought they were the chosen one. Karmic family members also wanted to show itself. So I don't really know how this is going to resonate. This just may be some kind of reading that's going to tell you what happens to lost souls, because in the dream I was pretty much in a place where there were a lot of lost souls and everybody was being judged based on their sin or the thing that got them sent to this place. Now I will say there were some souls that were being taken from this place into protective custody, because there was a person that came into the dream that came to collect certain souls to take them into protective custody, to take them from that place. So if you were able to redeem yourself, okay, if you were already in this place, or if you're in this place, you can free yourself from this place. Now, what you have to do to free yourself from this place, this spiritual prison, is to free your mind and let go of control, okay? Because some of you guys are under a spell, mind control. Somebody is casting spells on you. Somebody has control over your mind or something. If you are a smoker, whatever you're smoking has control over your mind. You need to stop smoking whatever this is so you can gain control over your mind, because there's an entity lurking around collecting souls based off of our own addictions, whatever we have trouble letting go of. And it's using those vices, I'll call them vices, to control us as a whole, as a people in general. So in order to free yourself from bondage, you have to let go of control and free your mind from any vices that has control over your mind. This divine masculine energy could be a energy that is in a dark place as a lost soul. But this masculine can free himself from this place if he chooses to free his mind and let go of control. All right. And cut ties with karmic family, friends, and loved ones. So it feels like the masculine energy could be in a karmic fit situation with family members, lovers, friends, whatever. And they want to free themselves from this spiritual prison, this place they're in. And they're trying to, it's like they've already been sent to this place. They're already in this place. They're trying to get out of this place. And in order for them to get out, they have to free their minds, let go of control. Because some of them are under spell work by some kitchen witches that has some kind of mind control over them that influences them to do things they probably would not do if they had a clear head. Someone is also trying to reverse a spell they did. This is going to be deep, because the spell work was done to the divine masculine by a kitchen witch. And it's like the kitchen witch is being taken away from the situation, and the spell on the masculine is being reversed. Or the way this masculine can reverse the spell that was put on him by the kitchen witch is to free himself from this prison, free his mind. I hope that makes sense. I got on the back of this card, it says world in reverse. So this is the world card in reverse. Somebody's going the wrong way. They need to turn around and come out of this energy. And I feel like divine masculine is trying to come out of this energy, trying to free himself from this kitchen witch, from this spiritual prison, from this mind control that he has been under. So the masculine's been under some kind of mind control by a third party energy. Could be a deity, could be whatever the case it is. I don't fucking know. But I really feel like it is a deity because this deity, your masculine or this masculine, went to a higher power to receive power to achieve wealth and success, and they offered something to this deity, or they gave up something to be able to have access to this energy. And I feel like now they want to free themselves from this bond or contract they made with the devil, because they said the devil made me do it. So this masculine was influenced by a devil-like energy, some type of energy that was under mind control by another deity that was sent to capture lost souls. So the masculine got connected with somebody who was sent by a deity to capture lost souls. The masculine was a lost soul. They were stuck in their own way, and they were controlled by this deity that was sent, this female energy, to control them, to gain access to them, to control them. Hope it makes sense. But now the masculine is trying to free himself from this situation so they can gain control over themselves again. Because for some of them, they don't have control over themselves. They're under some kind of mind control by a female energy deity that's being influenced by two other deities that was sent to gather the lost souls. All right. But somebody wrote a check their ass cannot cash. Somebody tried to sacrifice this person thinking that they were going to get some kind of higher ranking for doing so. But they came up against somebody who was chosen for a purpose. And they tried to, take this person's life, or make this person destroy their life by influencing him to take deals or offers from people that were not for his highest good. So this masculine is trying to free himself from spiritual prison. Somebody overstepped their boundaries and abused their power. They thought they were the chosen one, but they were not. So, child, give me a break. I don't know. Somebody who was chosen by God was captured by a female deity that uses certain things to seduce the masculine energy. Whatever their addictions are, whatever they wanted, this person would offer them the things that they wanted, but they had to sacrifice certain things to get it. These masculines sacrifice certain things to get the power and control they have. Now they gotta go before God to be for, to ask for, like, I don't know how to make that make sense, Spirit. Let's move on. I don't know. This person also is traumatized. This person is also traumatized because of their childhood wounds. They feel like they have been traumatized even more because of their childhood trauma. They could have been heartbroken by a family member as a child. I don't know how or what way, but somebody could have broke this child's heart, this person's heart as a child. I don't know what they did to break his heart, but somebody has a broken heart, and I'm trying to make it make sense. And if this was your masculine, they rejected you because they were in low vibrational, and that's how this deity was able to gain control over your masculine, because they was already on low vibrations or in low vibrations, okay? And angels protect you. So somebody's going to be able to be taken out of this situation, and they're going to be taken into protective custody by the angels. So it's like when Christ was crucified, he went down into hell for 3 days, and when he ascended, he brought some of those souls that were in hell with him. He redeemed some people. So this masculine's trying to redeem himself, or he's going to be redeemed by God. But in order for this person to be redeemed from this, or taken away from this situation, they have to free their mind. Yeah, U-turn. Going the wrong way. I just said that, okay? So somebody's masculine is realizing they are going the wrong way, and they're trying to free themselves from this situation because they know if they keep going in this direction, they're going to end up in hell. All right, basically. Take it out, residents. All right, let's get some random I meant some clarification. I hope that's making sense. This is about divine masculine energy, all right? A lost soul. And they're being guided to leave a situation behind for divine protection. Right now, they don't have any kind of divine protection. As long as they're in this place, they don't have any protection. But as soon as they leave this situation, they're going to have divine protection, like protective custody, to keep them from going back to that place again, all right? Give me a message for this reading. The Four of Wands. We have the Fool card. We have the Four of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. This masculine knows he's going the wrong way. And this kitchen witch knows that she's losing power and control over this person's mind. So it's like the mind control that this person put on this masculine is no longer working. Like they're starting to lose control over this person. They're starting to think for themselves. They're starting to think for themselves. They're losing control over this person's mind. You see how this person has a bandage on his head? Somebody's losing control over this masculine's mind. Their power, they're not able to control this person's mind anymore. And they're healing from this. Or something. I don't know. Wheel of Fortune. And the World in Reverse came out. And I just told you this card said World in Reverse. And then the World in Reverse came out to clarify it. Somebody was going the wrong way. And it's like they're going to get some kind of spiritual guidance to lead them back on the right path. Like bring them back the right way. Like somebody's getting help from God to bring them out of the situation, okay? They're going the wrong way. They want to turn around and go back the right way. They want to get back on the right path. They want to leave something behind. They want to stop doing X, Y, and Z. They want help. They're asking God to help save them from this place they're in. They don't want to be in this place they're in anymore. So they're going to get some kind of divine guidance or help to help them move away from this energy, all right? I don't know. Because they were going the wrong way, all right? Yeah, the three of rods. They were going the wrong way, and now they're trying to come back towards the right path. The Eight of Wands. Somebody's going the wrong way, but they're going to be able to... Okay, so in the dream, only a few people were being taken away from this place. So this is not going to be every masculine. Some of these masculines are going to still go the wrong way. They're not going to go back and start over again because they don't want to start over again. But some of these masculines want a new beginning. They want to start over again. They want a fresh new start. They want to go back to where they were before things got this bad. So some masculines are asking for another chance to go back to how things used to be before they got caught up in all this, whatever this is. They want to go back to how it used to be. They want to go back to where it all began so they can go back and do it differently. Like change their path or change their, I don't know. And then some of these masculines are going to still be going the wrong way, and they're not going to come out of this energy. So some of them are going to be saved, okay? But not all of them. Some of them are going to stay on the path they chose and continue to go in that direction, which is going to lead them to hell. Some of them are going to be able to turn around and go the other way and have a fresh new start with luck on their side and this Fool card energy, all right? So take that how it resonates, okay? Some of them are going to be able to come out of this energy and some of them are not. Some of them are not able to let go of control to get the help they need. And they're still trying to do things their own way. So they're going to end up going to a place they don't want to be, okay? Take it how it resonates. Again, random messages. That's the Ace of Swords. So everything I just said pretty much is being clarified by the Ace of Swords. So again, some of these masculines won't be safe and some of them will. Some of them will be able to free themselves from this place they're in and some of them won't. Some of them are going to give up control and allow God to help them escape. Some of them are going to turn their back on God and keep going the wrong way. All right, take it how it resonates. And look at that. There go the Chariot. So the Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, and the King of Cups. Some of these King of Cups, some of them could be King of Cups. Some of them could be King. Some of them could be water signs. Fuck it. But some of them are going to be able to get out of the situation and go the other way, okay, and leave something behind to do so. Some of them are going to let go of whatever this is they invested in and turn and go the other way. And they're going to be spiritually protected if they choose. So if they choose to turn away from wherever this is or leave this behind and go the other way, they're going to be divinely guided and spiritually protected if they choose to do so, all right? There's the Seven of Cups and the King of Cups. So the King of Cups, for some of them, have chosen to go the other way. Some of them are going to God for help. Some of them are letting go of their addictions, their bad habits, their distorted point of view. Okay? And they're going to get the help they need to do it. So for those of them that want the help, they're going to get the help they need to move forward from whatever this is. For those that don't want the help, they're going to stay in this cycle until they learn their lessons or whatever that is. Okay, moving on. Nine of Swords and the Queen of Swords and the Tower. Spiritual prison, Eight of Swords. Let's get some Kipper. But the karmics are going to receive judgment. Whoever these energies, people are that did all this spell work on this masculine, they're going to be judged for it and they're going to receive karma for what they did. All right. It's like they stole these people's souls, like by promising them something they could not offer. Like they made the masculine choose their offer because they made it seem like, you know how Adam and Eve were kicked out of the garden. Eve took the apple from the so-called devil energy and she gave it to Adam, and that's how he got caught up in that situation with her, because he ate from the same apple where he was told not to eat it from. And in order for him to have stayed in the garden where he was placed, he had to do what he was told to do. But he went against God and he chose to eat the apple, and that caused him to sin against God, and God put his ass out the garden. And he had to stay outside of the garden until he, I think he did go to God and ask for forgiveness, but he didn't own up to what he did. He still kept trying to blame the woman for what he did. So he wouldn't take accountability for his actions. All right, take that how it resonates. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, this person got kicked out of the garden and now they want to come back in. But I feel, okay, so going back to the dream, the person at the door that lets people in and out or lets people through is the way to get out. So basically the masculine is going to be taken to this place where the lost souls are. The high priest is going to assess that person's energy and determine which line they need to go to or person they need to go to. If they get sent to the person that controls the door, they'll be able to get out of that place. Okay. And then they're going to be taken into protective custody to start their healing journey. Okay. So the feminine energy represents the high priestess, the person that determines this person's fate. If this person has the potential to be saved, they're going to be sent to the energy that controls the door. And that energy will let that person pass through to come back for another chance. If they choose not to ascend, they're going to be sent to the other demon that gives them the smoke to smoke. And they're going to be under mind control by this deity for the rest of their life. Okay, if that makes sense. Moving on. Okay. I know this is like, what the fuck is she talking about? All right, Kipper, anything you want to add to this reading? I better not get the coffin. The House and Despair wanted to come out. We have the Lovers. And we have the Mature Man. All right. What about this Lovers and Mature Man? This is also giving me the World card. So this person sees his option right in front of him. And he wants to get back to this place. But he has to choose to give up his possessions, his worldly material things, in order to get back to this place. Okay? In order to enter the kingdom of God, you have to be like a child at heart. So it's like this person has to go back to the beginning to start over again, basically. All right, give me some more, Kipper. This person has to go back to the beginning to start over again, okay, before they can start over again. So that means going back to being a child again, or being like a child energy again, something like reborn again. They have to be reborn again. So in order for the masculine to free himself, he has to be reborn again. He has to go back to where it all started in order to get a new beginning. He has to be reborn again. He has to go back to the beginning and be reborn to get this new start, okay? And there's the journey, okay? That's how this person will be able to free themselves from this. They have to go back and start over again or be reborn again. So they have to go through the lake of fire to be reborn again. They had to go this route to be reborn again because a lot of them were going the wrong way. And the only way to turn this person around or to turn them back around, they had to go through these different things to be able to be born again. If that makes sense, okay? So they had to go down this path or go through this place to get reborn again. I don't know. Imprisonment. I saw the 8 of Swords in the tarot, and we got the spiritual prison. So they're in spiritual prison, and they're gonna have to go to God to be reborn again. So they're right now they're in custody, like custody, being held in prison, spiritual prison by these deities. And until they are redeemed by God, or until they give up control or let go of their addictions or change their ways, they're going to be in this place in custody until they change their ways. Some of them are changing their ways. Some of them are not. Some of them are still holding on to childhood trauma, whatever. So in order for them to be reborn again, they have to go to spiritual prison, which a lot of them are in right now. And they have a decision to make when it comes to their future. They could either choose to stay in this place they're in, or they could choose to free themselves from this place, go through the process of healing, and be reborn again. Like, that's what I keep getting. I don't know. Okay. Because they chose the karmic soulmate over divine union. That's why they're in this place. Okay? And we have change. That's the only way things are going to change or get better for this person, is to leave the situation they're in behind and go the other way. But they can't just walk away from that person and come into union. They have to go through this process to be reborn again. All right. Take it out, resonate. I'm about to get some more random cards and see what else comes out. Any more Kipper? All right, we have the privileged lady at the bottom of the Kipper deck, okay? All right, let's get some more random energy. See what else comes out. Look at that. The 10 of Wands and death on the split. That's that reborn energy. That's that rebirth energy. They got to die to be reborn again. It's like they have to go through this process and die to their ego, or let go of their pride and ego, or let go of the burdens they're carrying and be reborn again and heal from whatever this is. I said brokenhearted in the beginning. They have to heal this trauma. They have to heal their trauma. Heal their trauma. Heal their trauma. I don't know. Give me some more random messages. Take it out, resonates. 6 of Cups. The 10 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. So we go from the 7 to the 10. We have the 7 of Pentacles in the other deck. We have the Sun and the 9. And the 4 of Swords. They have to heal their childhood trauma. Whatever happened to these masculines, some of them went through a very rough childhood, it feels like. Some of them have bad memories of their childhood. Some of them are still holding on to that energy. And they have to free themselves from that mental prison. They have to let go of whatever this is and heal from it, so they can move on or move past it in order to have a new beginning. So this could be metaphorically speaking, like this spiritual prison. This could be a mental prison. This could be where their mind is right now. And it's like they can't seem to get out of their own way, because this trauma they experienced as a child, it comes up every time they go through something. It's like a constant reminder, and it makes this person very scared. Whatever this childhood trauma is, it's a very hurtful energy. It kind of makes this masculine feel like a little kid again. It almost feels like this masculine is afraid to be vulnerable and express this to anybody. So when this feeling comes up, they just kind of bury themselves into work or bury themselves into other things or numb the feeling from whatever this pain is by doing certain things to make it go away. But it's never going to go away until you heal it. You have to feel it in order to heal it. They don't want to feel that pain. They don't want to feel the pain they need to feel to heal from it. Every time they think about it, it hurts too much and they turn away from it and they start doing other shit to kind of numb their feelings about it. But the only way to get past it is they have to heal it. That's the only way they're going to be able to free themselves from this trauma, this prison they're in. All right, let go of this burden and heal this broken heart, because that's the way the energy that they attract controls them. They use their traumas to control them. And every time they get close to somebody, they pull away, is what I'm getting. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. Again, random messages. What else? And some of these people they need to release and let go of are family members. A lot of these people are family members they need to let go of. Some of these family members did this to this child. Somebody in this person's family did something to this person as a child, and other people know about it, but nobody is standing up. Nobody. This is a generational curse, Ten of Pentacles, that was passed down to your masculine by another family member who had the same issues. Nobody in this person's family has been able to heal the trauma that has been passed down from generation to generation. Your person was chosen to be the person to fight this energy off and break the generational curses on their family bloodline. But they themselves also got taken by this same energy. And now they are still carrying this curse on their family bloodline. But they were supposed to break this generational curse off of the family bloodline. But they got caught up in the same cycle as everybody else. But some of these masculines were chosen to end this cycle this lifetime. Some of them failed because they did not have the power to overcome this energy. They gave into their weaknesses, whatever. But now it's time for them to release this burden and heal this childhood trauma and break the curse on their family bloodline so they can have a fresh new beginning, so the generations that will come after them will not have to suffer the way they did. So unlike Divine Feminine, who was able to free herself from bondage and heal her family bloodline, the masculine has been struggling to do so. And that's why some of them are still in this dark place. Okay, and that's why some of them are ready to give up on themselves or release this energy because they're tired of carrying this burden on themselves. Okay, take it how it resonates. What else? Yeah, the Five of Wands came out. They've been fighting with them, and there's that King of Cups. So the King of Cups was chosen to break the family curses on their bloodline, but they got caught up in the same karmic cycle as everybody else. But some of them are starting to realize that they have to be the one that stands up and fight this thing or in this cycle, you know what I'm saying, so their kids can have a better life. So this is also somebody who wants their children to have a better life than they did. So they're trying to defeat these demons that they're fighting with in order to give their children a better life. So it may not end with them, or it may end with them, but start with their new bloodline. So this cycle, this curse on their bloodline ends with them. But they have to be strong enough to defeat this energy. They can't give up. They have to keep fighting in order for them to defeat this energy. And they have to be strong enough to stand up to whoever this is that's trying to keep them in this same cycle. Whoever that is to them. I don't know. All right, anything else? We have the Judgment. No, I'm sorry. We have the Justice, Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Justice, Libra energy, Nine of Cups, Water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the Ace of Pentacles. In order for the masculine to receive this new beginning or this Ace of Pentacles offer from God, they have to go through, they have to I don't know, I lost it. Yeah, they have to move on from this energy. They have to get out of this energy. They have to get out of this devil energy. They got to let go of their greed. They got to let go of their obsession with money. Some of these masculines have an obsession for money and wealth and success. And the card that came out said that somebody conjured up a deity or Orisha. Somebody, okay, whatever entity or Orisha this person conjured is coming for blood because they did not make good on what they promised to gain, which was wealth and success. So some of these masculines gave up their power to a deity to receive financial wealth and success. They went to this energy, or this energy came to them and offered them this. And they accepted this offer, not realizing that they were doing the same thing everybody else in their family had done in the past. They accepted this offer from this deity, which was a generational curse that was put on their bloodline that they were supposed to reject, but they accepted, because it says they rejected you because they were low vibrational, which means they accepted this offer because they were low vibrational. They were only concerned with money and material things. So they saw an opportunity to make money and material things by going into partnership with this energy. But what they ended up doing was binding themselves to this person, place, or thing. And now they're trying to free themselves from this energy and come out of this place. So it's like they gave up their birthright to a deity that they conjured up or that was sent to them by somebody else. And they accepted the offer because they were selfish and greedy and all they cared about was money, and because they were vibrational. But some of them are going to be able to come out of this energy, okay? That's what I'm getting. To be able to receive a new beginning. The Knight of Pentacles and the the Knight of Pentacles and the Emperor. The Emperor accepted this offer from this energy because they were selfish and greedy and all they cared about was money. So in this masculine's mind, they felt like if they could just make enough money that they can save themselves from this family curse on their bloodline. Let's just say everybody in their family was always broke, always needed money. He didn't want to be like everybody else. So he thought that if he went this route, which was the wrong way, and do it this way, he can get to the top a lot faster. But all he did was delay or block himself from being able to receive his birthright or the opportunity to break the curse on his bloodline. He wanted to take the easy way out. Okay, something like that. But here we are with the Six of Wands and the Three of Wands, Nine of Wands together. So this person's going to stand up and do the right thing, I feel. They're going to be able to come out of this place they're in and have a new beginning. Okay? Yeah, the Moon card and Judgment. And there's the Nine of Wands. I just said that. Yeah, they're going to get, there's that High Priestess. They're going to be able to be redeemed from this. Some of them are going to get another chance to redeem themselves, rather. Some of them will get the opportunity to come out of this energy they're in because they're going to receive some kind of spiritual enlightenment. The Four of Wands is also here, and the Ace of Cups. And there's the Eight of Swords. Some of them are going to be able to free themselves from the Eight of Swords and work on themselves and heal their childhood trauma. And they're going to end this bloodline curse on their family, this family curse on their bloodline. And they're going to be the first one to succeed. So some of these masculines are going to be called to step up and finally face their demons and free their family from this demonic energy that's been on their family bloodline for some time. And they're going to be the first one to receive this golden ticket. Nobody else before them was able to heal the family bloodline or the curse on their bloodline. But this person's going to be the one that's going to be successfully able to defeat these demons, all right? And come out of this energy, all right, for a new beginning. Okay, hope that makes sense. What else? I'm going to wrap this up. This is about a divine masculine that is on their way from spiritual prison, getting out of spiritual prison, coming out of spiritual prison, or in spiritual prison, trying to get out of it, trying to figure out what they can do to heal their family bloodline, to break this curse that's been placed on them. They want to free themselves from this energy, all right? I think they're going to be able to successfully do it too for some of them. Some of them are going to still not see. They're not going to get it. A lot of them are not going to be able to work through their issues, I'm hearing. But some of them are going to be saved. Some are going to be saved and some are not. I don't know. That sounds bad, but that's what I'm hearing. Anything else? But you have angels that are protecting you, whoever you are, collective. There may be no communication right now between you and this person. Look at that. Touch not my anointed earth angel. So divine feminine, if this is your divine feminine, you are under protection. You're in protective custody right now while all this is going on. So you're being protected from this person while all this is going on. And as soon as this person frees themselves from this spiritual prison, there may be some communication from this person. Right now, there's no communication because they're in spiritual prison. Okay? They're being divinely guided to free themselves from this place. So you are the anointed one by God, the earth angel, and you're being protected. So if there's no communication right now, that is why, okay? It's for your protection. Because this person still needs to go through this situation or this cycle to be able to completely heal from everything they're going through. All right. This is their chance to heal their family bloodline. And they have to make this decision for themselves. This can't be something that's going to be forced for them to do. They got burnt by their own arrogance and their own pride, big-headed energy. Again, this masculine had an obsession with money, wealth, success. They like to get attention. They like to, do things the wrong way, and they did things the wrong way to get this attention or this success or this position, whatever. And a lot of them are going to lose their success, their business, their position, because they need to be humbled, and brought down a notch. Some of them got a big head. Some of them are too cocky, too arrogant, you know what I'm saying? And they have to go through this process of healing in order for them to be reborn again, to come out of that negative energy, all right? That's the only way to save these masculines is to put them through the fire so they can come out of this place they're in. So it's not going to be easy for a lot of them to be able to successfully do this work. Some of them are going to give up and go back the other way, and some of them are going to try to stay on the path, but a lot of them are going to give up because they're going to, I told you there was two entities. You could either go through the door or you can go to this other entity and smoke this weed or whatever this is and get your mind completely taken from you and be stuck there forever. Those are the options they have to choose from, okay? Sad and miserable, missing you. And I will make this right this lifetime. Some of them are going to make this right this lifetime. We do have justice on the board. Some of them are going to do the right thing this time. They're going to do what they need to do in order to heal what needs to be healed, okay? For some of them. And one more, or a few more. Look at that, choosing a direction. This is where they are. This will not end well if they don't choose a new direction. If they keep going down the wrong path or going the wrong way, they're going to end up in a place they don't want to be. And it's going to be worse than it ever could be if they just had to change their mindset and worked on themselves, okay? Somebody did graveyard magic. They buried your name in the dirt, but you're protected. That's why white magic came out. We also have you are a multidimensional being. And we have the punishment for this is death without parole. So if they don't choose to, work on themselves or free themselves from this spiritual prison, if they choose to stay in this cocky, arrogant energy and still walk around thinking they got everything under control, when this death angel comes to collect their fucking soul and take them to spiritual prison and put them in a dark place until they decide what to do, if they don't change their direction or change their path or do the right thing and come towards you or do what they're being called to do, they're going to be taken by this death angel straight into the pits of hell, where they're going to be suffering and they're going to be fated to suffer until they change. All right. So, yeah, that's what I got. And I'm going to leave it there. They got to see it through. They can't give up. If they give up, they're going to be stuck in this place forever until they change their ways. And some of them are looking at it like, I lost these 3 cups. I still got 2 cups behind me, but all I can see is what I lost. And if I go back the other way, I got to face these 2 cups and tell this person what I did. And that's a hard decision for some of these masculines to make. It's like they could either own responsibility for what they did, or they can keep blaming others and stay in this situation they're in. But if they want to change their direction, change their path, change their life for the better, they got to turn around and face these 2 cups. All right? They got to turn around and face what's over here and stop crying over what they lost. Okay, something like that. I don't know. But that's the message, you guys. Thank you for watching. Love and light.